What up, guys? I'm just making this video because like a little emergency just happened in my life in regards to the new video that I'm supposed to be dropping this Friday. My distribution company, which is a huge distribution company, just personally called me on my phone. I don't even know how they got the number. Just personally called me while I was out walking around to tell me that they are not going to be releasing my new song this Friday because there's people in their office who are personally offended by the message in the music. They actually gave me 3 reasons. First, they said we can't release this video because the album artwork's the song artwork's too controversial. So I said, no problem. I'm on my way home right now. I'll change the artwork. I'll have it to you in 15 minutes. No big deal. Then they countered and came back and said, well, it's not just the artwork. It's actually the content of the song. So we need you to like change some lyrics in the song. And I said, that's not going to happen. It's already been mixed. It's already been mastered. It's on its way. I'm not changing anything about this record to adhere to like your personal feelings. That's not happening. So then they said, okay, it's actually not about our personal feelings. It's because Apple has really strict guidelines and we don't want to get fined by Apple. So I said, yo, give me the guidelines. Tell me what the guidelines are. You guys have been talking about guidelines for 20 minutes. Tell me what the guidelines are. Not a single person there could tell me what these guidelines were that Apple has that prevents music of this nature to be uploaded to their platform. So it was, first it was the artwork, then it was the content of the song, then it was they didn't want to get fined by another distro company. Then what it finally came down to was, yo, we're just like, there's people in this office that are personally offended by this music, and like we don't want to hurt people's feelings. So I was like, yo, like, bro, you guys are distributing horrorcore rappers that talk about chopping people up with axes. You're distributing like huge artists that talk about Xanax and drinking liquor and Gucci belt you to death and hose this and hose that. And you don't think these things are destructive to people's lives? You don't think these things are affecting people in a negative way? That's really destroying people's families and stuff. That's hurting people. And you're afraid that I'm gonna hurt somebody with a socially conscious record? This is the biggest song I ever wrote in my life. Hands down, by far. I invested so much money into this video. And now they're telling me that they're not even gonna put it out because it's too controversial, because it hurt people's feelings in their office. That's what the world is coming to. There is going to be no space for artists anymore. That's what these companies are doing. This company, this third-party aggregator, is censoring the music that, as an artist, I'm trying to give to the public, and they're saying, no, the public can't have this because it might hurt the public's feelings. That's where we're at with this stuff now. You know, like, they're just edging real artists out of the game. Soon there's not going to be people like me, and there's not going to be like all these other conscious artists out there in every genre. We're not even going to exist because we're becoming extinct because of bullshit like this. And all you're going to be left with is the Britney Spears and the Lil Yachty's and the Futures and the bullshit. And they'll come for them too eventually. And then all anybody's going to be left with is quiet car rides and tall gray buildings, because that's what they're doing. Artists are the lifeblood of our communities, and these people are cutting it off from reaching the people who need it because of personal feelings inside their office. So there's a dozen people in that office at most making these decisions, and they've decided for you, on behalf of the listener, this is not appropriate for people. And that's fucking bullshit. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen with this video or this song, but fuck them. And you know what's like really fucking crazy about this shit is that like the distro that I have is the same distro that tons of fucking independent artists have, and they were created. These independent fucking digital distribution places were created so artists like me and artists like everybody else had a fucking platform, an uncensored platform, a platform that isn't influenced by major labels, that for artists that can't be fucking, that don't want to sign to majors, that want to get their shit out there without having their music vetted by a team of fucking old white dudes sitting in a fucking boardroom at fucking Universal or Warner or Sony, whatever the fuck it is. That's the reason why this shit exists. So that people like me can do what the fuck they want in their music and have it reach people. So now, like, the platforms that are pro-artist, that are pro-independent artists, that are pro-fuck this system, I don't want to sign to a label. Now it's these guys that are fucking censoring our shit. If this shit doesn't get fucking digital distro, then fine. I don't give a fuck. I'll take that fucking hit to my bank account. I don't fucking care. It's not about the money. It's about the fucking message. And people need to hear this shit. People deserve to hear this shit. And they're fucking cutting you off from it. And you know, I don't give a fuck about policies or ad guidelines or getting tickets for having offensive content or any bullshit like that. One way or another, this fucking music is going to find its way onto every single fucking streaming platform that ever fucking existed. Because I'm here fucking screaming the truth at the top of my fucking lungs, and I'll be damned if some dumbass in a fucking suit and tie is gonna stop me. You know, the powers that be have made the decision for you that you can't handle this music, and this music's gonna hurt you, and it's fucking inappropriate for you. So fuck them. I love y'all. It's Hangover Gang forever. Peace.